And here we go, Scott Tyler in action against newcomer Payton Price out of the small town of Westport, Iowa. It'll be interesting to see what he's got in him.
You know, we know Payton has bronze medal experience in backwoods swimming. He's got an amateur wrestling background, and he holds the record for most waffles eaten in Westport, Iowa. This is obviously a very skilled, well-rounded competitor, Mobes.
My goodness, do we know the brand of the waffles? Is it frozen waffle mix? That makes a difference, believe it or not.
Being that there's only about 140 people in Westport, it probably doesn't matter all that much.
A fair point here. We see exchanging some chops. Payton Price to Scott Tyler going back and forth. Look at that. Nice punch from Scott Tyler and a nice punch back from Payton Price. Good back and forth action. Two amateur wrestlers going at it.
You know, he's going toe-to-toe with Scott Tyler, which is an impressive feat considering Scott Tyler almost won that KCCW title just a few weeks ago at Killing Spree.
That's right. It was my pick, and now he's got to bounce back. He's got to get up into that top contender spot. I'm sure he wants to be up there badly.
Now Payton going for some sort of clothesline, almost a wrist lock lariat there. Takes down Scott Tyler. I'm pretty surprised, Mobes. He's doing pretty well. Definitely better than most new competitors we see in KCCW.
That's right, but again, he's going against a man who I think has a very bright future, Scott Tyler. I was at Applebee's this past week with official Gabe, official Rachel, and Captain Olathe discussing all the great potential that Scott Tyler has.
Oh, and now Scott Tyler, big German suplex.
Yes, takes him down. How about that?
Very impressive move by Scott Tyler. He's got such a varied repertoire of moves. It's really, really impressive. Now Scott Tyler looks to be... Oh, I thought he had him.
Look at this. He's got him up. How about that? So Scott Tyler going for a ride there from Payton Price.
Almost a backbreaker variation there on Scott Tyler. Very interesting move. Payton Price. Definitely a little bit bigger than Scott Tyler. That's a really nice super kick there. Definitely a lot bigger than Scott Tyler. And I think that could factor in this match a lot.
Well, so far, both of their amateur wrestling backgrounds have played a factor in this match, so it'll be interesting to see who can finally come out on top. There you see Scott Tyler send him into the deck, and uh-oh, look at this. He's going up top. Look at this, and just like that, drops the elbow off the deck. Beautiful diving move from Scott Tyler. Is that going to put Payton Price away? Let's see it.
1, 2, 3.
No, and a kick out. So Payton Price kicks out Scott Tyler. Not happy about that at all, but a very nice diving move off the deck there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, very, very nice diving maneuver there by Scott Tyler. It's interesting because I honestly, I think the advantage going into these types of matches goes to the newer guy because there's a lot more tape on Scott Tyler than there is on Payton Price. Ever see Payton dumping Scott on his head. So I think Scott really comes in at a disadvantage where Payton Price has everything to prove.
Yes, that's right. And, of course, a win here against Scott Tyler would, just build his confidence up so much being a new member of the roster.
And now Scott looks like he's going for that German suplex again, possibly.
Let's see. No.
Ooh.
And just like that, a nice reversal. So it works out for Scott Tyler there.
Yeah, Scott Tyler taking him to Headlock City there. That was pretty great.
Of course, Scott Tyler representing TNS along with T-Rob and Kate Allen. And Scott Tyler has definitely been the breakout star of this group and has definitely impressed me a lot as of late.
He's impressed a lot of people, but it's going to be able to see where Scott Tyler goes.
And look at this. Payton Price going up. Are we going to see the TKO? Yes. Payton Price going down. Is that Scott Tyler going to put him away? Wait a minute. Not going for the pinfall just yet. He's going to the top of the deck.
I think he's going for that Moon Scott.
See, I think he calls this. Let's see it.
Ooh, Kuda Scott.
Yes.
There it is.
The final cry, I believe, is what he calls that, actually, Joe. And let's see, is that going to put Payton Price away? Yes, and just like that, Payton Price goes down rather quickly, so not the debut he was expecting for it on. Look at that. Scott Tyler spits on it, so Scott Tyler coming out victorious against Payton Price.